Hey y'all, I'm back with another spooky review of a YA thriller mystery novel by a Black author. And this book review is on I Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast is Me by Jameson Shea. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Books with Kimberly. Don't forget to like, comment, share my channel, and subscribe. Y'all already know that I'm doing spooky book reviews of YA thrillers, suspense, mystery novels written by Black authors all month long. And let's get right into this next book. I'm doing a review of I Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast is Me by Jameson Shea. Y'all, this is another book that the cover art just pulled me in. Look at that melanated girl just in the pool of blood. It just gave me horror and thriller, and I could not wait to read it. This book is about Laurent. I love how they pronounce her name and all the French names, the entire audiobook. Laurent. So this book is about Laurent Mesny. And Laurent is a ballerina in Paris, y'all. She is finishing her ballerina program in Paris and hoping to become a principal ballerina in the very prestigious Paris Ballet Company. Y'all, this book was very interesting because we get introduced to Laurent, and she is a Black ballerina, one of the only ones. And she is having a hard time. Like, they're very hard on her. They tell her she needs to be soft. She's very hard. I feel like there are a lot of themes that aren't just particular to being a Black ballerina, but being a Black person, period, in a lot of spaces. And this is why I just love books that are told from the Black perspective. Laurent works her tail off day and night to be the best ballerina. Her best friend Coralie, her mother is this famous ballerina, and so Coralie her whole entire life has not really had to try. She uses her privilege of being the daughter of a famous ballerina to not have to work as hard and try as hard as Laurent. So Laurent works her tail off, y'all, and she gets the lead in the senior ballet performance that they're doing. The girl nails it. She is living for the applause. She is living for the lights. It only confirms that ballet is life, and she doesn't see herself doing anything other than dancing ballet. She overhears the administrators of the ballet discussing her as a principal ballerina. And what they end up telling her to her face is that people come to the ballet to forget about social issues. And seeing her will remind them of the social issues. And they also mention that a lot of the characters that these dancers are portraying in these ballets are typically white, that she should audition for companies that do more modern productions instead of the classical ballets. I was floored hearing this part of the book, but I love that the author included this because this is what really made me root for Laurent to really go there and to really go dark on these people of the ballet. After hearing this, she is distraught. She runs into Josephine, who is this principal dancer. She has all the money, the fame, the prestige, and she did it in such a short amount of time. Laurent asks her, how did she get to where she is? Like, I want to be where you are. Josephine takes her to this grotto, this pool of blood, tells her if she sacrifices her blood, the beast that lives within will grant her her heart's desire. Laurent tells the beast that she wants power. And with this power that Laurent is granted, y'all, she ends up being able to nail her auditions and persuade them to look past her skin color, and she gets an apprenticeship at the prestigious Paris Ballet Company. What I love about this story is that you're rooting for Laurent to use the power given to her from this mysterious beast to really help her excel and get what she deserves. This book was really interesting. I love the premise. However, I'm only giving this book 4 stars. My biggest critique of this book is that the pacing was very, very slow. And what I also didn't like is there wasn't a lot of backstory into any of these characters, which kind of limited my ability to really connect with the characters in this book. And so I was kind of lost a lot of the story. And there was also a backstory of who the beast is, the origins of the beast. It wasn't connecting for me, but I was just rooting for Laurent. There were a lot of elements of the story that I really enjoyed. Honestly, the evil parts were the best parts. Absolutely loved reading about this Black girl having a very hard time really getting these people to see her worth. It was very disheartening to see that even with this power, she couldn't persuade them to fall in love with her as a ballerina. That's all she wanted, was for people to see her dance and be in awe and clap and give her applause and give her all the praise for the hard work that she's given. Again, y'all, this is why stories that really center women of color, characters of color, Black characters are so important, because you're able to read a story. Y'all, I don't know nothing about ballet, but I'm able to read a story about a Black ballerina and really find that root theme that touches on the experience that I've had as a Black woman and that so many people have had as minorities. Y'all, that is it for my review of I Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast is Me. Get down in those comments and let me know what mysteries you're reading. If you're not reading any thrillers, mysteries, just let me know what you're reading in the comments. And thank you again for tuning in to a Books with Kimberly video.